Boyfriend versus husband. 10 profound differences every Muslim girl must understand. A boyfriend may give you attention, affection, beautiful words, and promises about the future. But a husband gives you a commitment, responsibility, protection, rights, and accountability. And this is where many girls make a serious mistake. They judge a man by how deeply he makes them feel, instead of asking how responsibly he is prepared to live. Because someone can be an amazing boyfriend and still be completely unprepared to become a husband. So today, let's understand 10 profound differences between a boyfriend and a husband through both the emotional reality of relationships and the Islamic understanding of marriage. First difference: a boyfriend gives attention, a husband gives commitment. A boyfriend may say, I love you, I will always be with you. But words are easy. A husband enters a relationship where his commitment becomes real, public, and accountable. Marriage means saying, I am not simply choosing you for today, I am accepting responsibility for building a life with you. In Islam, nikah is not merely a romantic arrangement, it creates rights and responsibilities between two people. So do not only ask, does he love me? Ask, is he prepared to commit to me responsibly? There is a huge difference between wanting someone and being ready to take responsibility for them. Second difference: a boyfriend can promise a future, a husband builds one. A boyfriend may talk endlessly about your future. We will get married someday. We will have a beautiful house. We will travel together. But dreams without actions are only conversations. A serious man gradually converts intention into action. He thinks about career, financial responsibility, housing, marriage, family involvement, children, lifestyle, religious responsibilities. A woman should therefore watch patterns, not promises. If he constantly talks about marriage but continuously avoids taking meaningful steps towards it, his words deserve careful examination. A future husband does not merely describe the future, he prepares for it. Third difference: a boyfriend wants your love, a husband respects your rights. In a dating relationship, a man may focus heavily on what he wants emotionally, physically, or romantically. But marriage introduces something much deeper: rights and responsibilities. A husband has obligations towards his wife, and a wife has obligation towards her husband. Marriage is not simply you make me happy, it is also how will I treat you when you are tired, sick, disappointed, struggling, or no longer able to give me constant attention. This is where character becomes more important than chemistry. The real test of a future husband is not how beautifully he treats you when everything is going his way. It is how responsibly he treats you when life becomes difficult. Fourth difference: a boyfriend impresses you, a husband lives with you. Dating can sometimes create a carefully controlled version of a person. You see him when he is dressed well, when he is happy, when he wants to impress you, when he has time for you. But marriage reveals something different. You see his habits, his anger, his financial decisions, his relationship with family, his attitude towards responsibility, his behavior when he is exhausted, his reaction when you disagree. And eventually, you discover that marriage is not about marrying someone's best moments, it is about living with their character. Therefore, do not only observe how he treats you, observe how he treats people who cannot benefit him. That often reveals far more about that person. Fifth difference: a boyfriend fears losing you, a husband fears wronging you. There is a profound difference between I do not want to lose you and I do not want to hurt you. The first can come from attachment, the second comes from character. A mature husband understands that his wife is not his possession. She is a person entrusted to him with dignity, feelings, rights, and individuality. So watch how your boyfriend responds when you say no to him. Does he respect your boundary? Does he become angry? Does he manipulate you? Does he guilt trip you? Does he pressure you? Or does he respect your decisions? A man's response to your boundaries can reveal more about his future character than hundreds of romantic messages. Sixth difference: a boyfriend is only romantic, a husband is romantic and responsible. Romance is beautiful, but romance cannot pay the bills, raise children, resolve conflicts, manage responsibilities, or carry a family through difficult circumstances. A husband needs more than charm, he needs responsibility. He should have a serious attitude towards earning halal income, managing money, fulfilling obligations, and preparing for the realities of family life. This does not mean a man must already be wealthy. It means he should demonstrate effort, honesty, discipline, responsibility, and willingness to grow. Do not reject a good man because he is not rich, but do not choose an irresponsible man simply because he is romantic. Money is not everything, but responsibility matters enormously. Seventh difference: a boyfriend hides problems, a husband faces them. Every marriage encounters problems, misunderstandings, financial pressure, family conflicts, different opinions, emotional exhaustion, parenting challenges. The question is not, will we ever have problems? The question is, how will we solve them? Pay attention to how the boyfriend handles conflicts. Does he communicate? Does he listen? Can he apologize? Can he admit when he is wrong? Can he control his anger? Or does he threaten, insult, disappear, manipulate, or blame? Never underestimate this statement. The way a man handles disagreement before marriage can reveal how he may handle disagreement inside marriage. Eighth difference: a boyfriend wants you secretly, a husband accepts you publicly. A relationship that remains hidden indefinitely deserves serious questioning. If a man genuinely intends marriage, there should eventually be a willingness to move toward a legitimate and responsible process. That means discussing marriage seriously and, when appropriate, involving families and trusted people. A woman should be extremely careful with statements such as, "Just trust me," "My family will never agree," "Let's keep this secret for a few more years," "Marriage will happen eventually." You know, time alone does not prove sincerity, progress does. If the relationship has been going on for a long time, but there is no meaningful movement toward marriage, do not confuse emotional attachment with commitment. Ninth difference: a boyfriend loves your personality, a husband loves your character. A healthy husband does not want a wife who exists only to satisfy him. He should respect her intelligence, aspirations, emotional needs, family relationships, personal development, and legitimate goals. Ask yourself, does this man want me to become a better Muslim, a stronger person, and a healthier human being? Or does he want to control what I wear, whom I meet, what I study, where I work, and how I think? Always remember, protection and control are not the same thing. Leadership and domination are not the same thing. A healthy marriage should contain mercy, consultation, respect, and mutual dignity. The right husband does not shrink your world unnecessarily. He helps you build a meaningful one. Tenth difference: a boyfriend is only the part of your emotional world. A husband is the part of your real world and akhirah. This is the most profound difference. Ask yourself, if I marry this man, will this marriage bring me closer to Allah or gradually take me away from Him? Will he encourage salah? Will he respect Islamic boundaries? Will he care about halal and haram? Will he teach your future children to love Allah? Will he help create a home where Islam is practiced, not merely discussed? Because your husband is not only someone with whom you share a house, he can become one of the most influential people in your dunya and akhirah. So do not choose only the man who makes your heart beat faster. Choose the man whose character gives you confidence that together you can walk toward Allah. Before deciding whether a boyfriend could become a husband, do not only ask, how much does he love me? Ask, what kind of man he is becoming? Because his feelings can change, beauty can fade, money can disappear, circumstances can change, but character, deen, responsibility, and integrity becomes the foundation upon which a marriage survives. Always remember, a boyfriend is a relationship status, a husband is a responsibility status. A boyfriend gives you attention, a husband gives you commitment. A boyfriend gives you promises, a husband gives you responsibility. A boyfriend gives you romance, a husband gives you respect. A boyfriend says, I love you, and a husband says, I will fulfill the responsibility Allah has placed upon me. Dear sisters, do not let emotional attachment make your decisions for you. Observe, think, ask questions, involve trustworthy people, look at character, look at deen, look at responsibility, and most importantly, do not allow the fear of losing a man to become greater than the fear of choosing the wrong man. Because losing someone you wanted may hurt for a while, but choosing someone who damages your deen, dignity, peace, and future can affect your life for years. Choose with your heart, but let your wisdom, your values, and your faith have a voice too. Hopefully, these words will give you wisdom and help you choose a better partner in life. If you found this video helpful, kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs it the most. Inshallah, see you in the next video. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.